Imagine this. You're sitting in an English class. Your teacher picks up a piece of paper, looks at you, and says, "Can you read from the sheet?" And half the class stops breathing. Or imagine you're in a restaurant. The waiter points at the table next to you and says, "Excuse me, can you pass the fork?" And someone from your country covers their mouth. Or your English teacher says, "Let's focus, everyone." And a student from Turkey, or Germany, or Brazil goes completely red. Sound familiar? You've been there. Maybe not in a classroom. Maybe alone. Watching a movie in English. Hearing a word that made you stop the video. Rewind and think. Did they just... Yes, they did. And no, it was not rude. Today's episode is different. We are not doing grammar. We are not doing listening drills. Today, we are going deep into something nobody talks about. The phrases that sound wrong, but are completely normal in English. The cultural rules that your language never taught you. The moments that make you freeze when they shouldn't. By the end of this episode, you will never freeze again. Not because of a word, not because of a phrase, not because of a cultural difference you didn't know existed. Let's go. First, let me ask you something. Why does this happen? Why do some English words feel so wrong in your ears? The answer is simple. Your brain learned your first language first, and your first language carved paths in your mind. Deep paths. When you hear a sound, your brain runs down those paths automatically. It doesn't ask permission. It doesn't check the dictionary. It just reacts. So when you hear an English word that sounds like something bad in your language, your brain fires the alarm, red alert, rude word incoming. But here's the thing. The English speaker has no idea. They are talking about music, or cooking, or a piece of paper. They are completely calm, and you are internally panicking. That ends today. Let's start with the words. The English words that are completely innocent, but sound like trouble in other languages. The first one. Sheet. As in a piece of paper. As in bed sheets. As in sheet music. Say it slowly. Sheet. In English. This is one of the most common words in the world. Can I have a sheet of paper? Change the sheets on the bed. Here is the answer sheet. Completely normal. Completely professional. But to ears from certain countries, it sounds almost identical to a very bad word. Here's what you need to remember. The vowel sound in sheet is long. Sheet. The bad word has a short vowel. They are different sounds. Practice the long sound, and you will never confuse them again. Repeat after me. Sheet music. A sheet of paper. The answer sheet. Good. Now the next one. Fork. As in the thing you eat with. A fork and a knife. In almost every language learning community in the world, This word causes trouble because depending on your accent, depending on how you pronounce the vowel, it can sound like something very different. But a fork is just a fork. Can you pass me a fork? We need forks and knives for the table. Is there a fork in the drawer? Completely normal. Say it clearly. Fork. The vowel is short and round. F, orc. Repeat. Pass me the fork. Fork and knife. I need a fork. Perfect. Now this one. And this one is special because it confused millions of learners. Can't, as in I cannot. I can't do this. I can't come tonight. Sorry, I can't help you right now. In American English, the vowel in can't sounds like can't, short, fast, clear. But in British English, the vowel is long. Can't. And that long British vowel sounds very close to one of the worst words in the English language. So here's the key. In everyday English, just use the American pronunciation. Short vowel, can't, fast, clean, clear. Repeat. I can't come tonight. Sorry, I can't help. I just can't do it. Now let's talk about something even funnier. Cock. No, stop. Don't close the video. In English, a cock is a rooster, a male chicken. That's it. That's the original meaning. That's what it means in literature, in classic stories, in the Bible. The cock crowed at dawn. I heard the cock this morning. It also means a tap, as in a water tap. Turn the cock to stop the water. Completely standard vocabulary. You will see it in books, in old movies, in nature documentaries. Don't panic. And one more. Ass. Again, stop. Listen. An ass is a donkey. This is a real animal. The farmer rode his ass to the market. The old ass carried heavy bags. You will find this word in children's books, in classic literature, in the Bible again. He came riding on an ass. Normal, historical, standard English, now. One that makes German speakers laugh every time. Fart. In English, this is a mildly rude but very common informal word. It means to pass gas. Kids use it, adults use it, and comedians use it. It's not elegant, but it is not shocking. In German, Fahrt means a journey or a drive. Ausfahrt means exit. Einfahrt means entrance. German tourists in English-speaking countries have photographed more fart signs than any other group in history. And in Swedish, slut means end or finish. Slut station means final stop. On the Stockholm subway, you will see the word slut at the end of the line. Completely normal, just Swedish. The lesson here is simple. Words carry meaning inside their language. Outside that language, they carry nothing, only sounds. Now we move to something different, something more important, something that can actually affect your relationships, your career, your friendships. cultural phrases. The things native English speakers say every day that feel strange or even rude to you, and the things you say that feel normal to you but make English speakers deeply uncomfortable. Let's start with the ones that shock learners the most. Shut up. Wait before you react. In formal English, yes, shut up is rude. It means stop talking, and it is aggressive. But in casual American and British English, between friends, shut up has completely changed its meaning. When someone says something surprising, something unbelievable, something exciting, the response is, "Shut up! Are you serious? Shut up! No way! Oh my God, shut up! That's amazing!" It means, "I can't believe it. That's incredible. You're joking, right?" No aggression, no anger, just pure surprise. Repeat these. Shut up, that's amazing. No way, shut up. Shut up, are you serious? Now this one. I'm going to kill him. Or, she's going to kill me. If someone says this in your language, you call the police. In English, this is an extremely common expression of frustration or humor. My boss gave me extra work on Friday. I'm going to kill him. I forgot our anniversary. She's going to kill me. This traffic is killing me. Nobody is killing anyone. It simply means I'm very frustrated. Or I'm in big trouble. Or this is very painful. Native speakers say this 20 times a day. Don't panic. Repeat. This traffic is killing me and she's going to kill me. I could kill for a coffee right now. Now. This next one is not about words. It's about a question. In many cultures, and when you see a friend or colleague after a long time, you say, "You've gained weight." Or, "You look fat but healthy." Or, "You've gotten so big." In Turkish culture, in many Asian cultures, and in parts of Latin America, this is a compliment. It means I see you, I notice you. You look well fed and comfortable. In English-speaking culture, this is one of the most offensive things you can say to a person. Do not say it, ever, to anyone, in English. If you want to compliment someone's appearance in English, you say, "You look great. You look so well. You look healthy and happy." That's it. Nothing about weight. Nothing about size. Just great, well, happy, healthy. Repeat. You look great. You look so well. You look happy and healthy. Now the opposite direction. Something English speakers say that feels rude to you, but is completely normal to them. Actually, in many cultures, correcting someone in public is deeply disrespectful. You wait. You find a private moment. You suggest gently. In English, actually is used all the time to correct, clarify, or add information. Actually, the meeting is at 3, not 2. Actually, I think you mean Tokyo, not Kyoto. Actually, that's not quite right. It is not aggressive. It is not an attack. It is just information. Direct, clear, efficient. The same goes for I disagree. In high-context cultures, you never say I disagree directly. You say that's interesting, but perhaps, or you just smile and stay quiet. In English, I disagree is a normal, professional, adult statement. It means you have a different opinion. Nothing personal, nothing aggressive, just a different view. Repeat. Actually, that's not right. I disagree with that point. Actually, I think it's different. Now this one. And pay close attention, because this one surprises almost every learner. That's not my problem. In collectivist cultures, Turkey, Korea, Vietnam, India, Brazil, this sentence is almost impossible to say. Because in those cultures, everyone's problem is everyone's problem. Community comes first. You help, you support, you don't step back. In individualist English-speaking cultures, that's not my problem is completely acceptable. It means I am not responsible for this situation. This falls outside my role. You need to speak to someone else about this. It is not cold. It is not selfish. It is just direct, honest, clear about responsibility. You will hear it in offices, in customer service, in everyday situations. Repeat. That's not my problem. That's not really my area. You'll need to speak to someone else about that. And finally, one that causes confusion in every culture. Let's split the bill, or let's go Dutch. In many cultures, and when you invite someone to a restaurant,